Hi, amazing viewers. Welcome to Christianity over Islam with Shamoun. And on today's episode of debate, female Muslim panic after Christian expose Quran views of women. Let's watch this amazing video.
Actually, he showed me some links that was related to Islam, and that was not true.
Like
so
what?
Islam says to promote, beating women and everything.
That's
So
in Surah An-Nisa.
the voice, every voice in Quran, it is not, the meaning is not literal.
Well, if I
it is
give
not
you
related
the
to this.
hadith, young lady, if I give you the
Sorry?
hadith of your prophet and I give you the commentators, they explain it that you can beat your wife.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say, but it is not entirely true. It says in Quran to beat them only if they welcome other men.
So
They're
you're
not married,
slow
they're
down,
not married, but
young lady, slow down. So you're saying you can only beat them if you feel rebellion. So you're admitting a woman can be beat, right?
it also explains in Hadith that there is a word written next to it which means lightly. It means
No,
that you
there
can
is not.
strike the women
No, there
lightly,
isn't.
and it only belongs
Okay.
to that era.
Young lady,
Like the
young lady.
yeah.
No, it doesn't. I've studied your deen and I've studied your hadiths. Sahih Bukhari says that a woman was beaten so bad she had a green mark on her body. This is what they've taught you, but that's okay. But even beat lightly. So you're looking forward to the day that you get married to a man, and if he fears you're rebellious, you're okay with him to beat you lightly? Can you beat him lightly too?
Let me. No. You are getting it wrong.
What I'm getting wrong? I'm asking you a question.
Different way. No, okay. Let me answer to your question. No, I won't allow it.
You won't allow it, but how can you? It's not your right.
The only thing that is mentioned in the ayat, the verse from Quran, it says that you can beat them lightly. It's not like
No, it doesn't
hitting
say
them or
lightly.
beating them properly.
No, the Quran doesn't say lightly. That's the Arabic word is idrubuhunna.
No. Like the Quran, every ayat, it has different meaning. Okay, and there is a book written which explains every verse written in Quran.
I
And
have
in
the
that
hadith
book,
of your prophet.
Okay. The source is authenticated.
Yes, it's Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. It's Sahih.
Okay, wait.
Now let me read it for you. Ready? Sayyid Muqaddal. This verse, men are in charge of women, was revealed about Sa'd ibn al-Rabbi, who was one of the leaders of the helpers, Nuqaba, and his wife Habiba bint Zayd ibn Abi Zuhair, both of whom from the helpers, Ansari. It happened, Sa'd hit his wife on the face because she rebelled against him. Sa'd hit his wife on the face. Then her father went with her to see the Prophet. He said to him, I give him my daughter in marriage, and he slapped her. The Prophet, now pay attention, said, let her have retaliation against her husband. As she was leaving with her father to execute retaliation, the Prophet called him and said, come back. Jibril has come to me, and Allah exalted as he revealed this ayah, this verse. The Messenger of Allah said, we wanted something while Allah wanted something else, and that which Allah wants is good. Retaliation was then suspended. Did you understand what I just read? Okay, now let me see if you did. When the woman got slapped in the face, the husband slapped her in the face. It wasn't lightly. The father went to Muhammad, your prophet, and he goes, okay, get the retaliation. But then the ayah came saying, no, the man has every right to slap his wife. And I have more. I just want to see, where'd you get lightly? So if I slap you in the face, that's light?
Okay, I need you to finish whatever you are saying first, and I'll go.
Okay, don't twist, because if you lie, your seat will be in the hellfire. Stuck for Allah. You don't want to be hellfire. Okay, now let me read to you. Yunus ibn al-Hassan reported that a man slapped his wife, and she complained about him to the Prophet. Her family went with her, said, oh, Messenger of Allah, so-and-so slapped our girl. The Prophet kept saying, retaliation, retaliation. And there was no other judgment to be held. But then this verse, men are in charge of women, was revealed. And the Prophet said, we wanted something and Allah wanted something else. Ali ibn Hashim, Ismail al-Hassan, who said, around the time when the verse on retaliation was revealed amongst the Muslims, a man had slapped his wife. She went to the Prophet and said, my husband has slapped me and I want retaliation. So he said, let there be retaliation. As he was still dealing with her, Allah revealed, men are in charge of women, because Allah had made the one of them to excel the other. Upon which the Prophet said, we wanted something and my Lord wanted something different. Oh man, take your wife by the hand. So Allah said, no, she cannot retaliate. The man has a right to slap her. So do you know more than your Prophet?
I'm not okay with that, but I did not know about the thing you said and the tafsir and everything. But I have to search it up and Google it up, everything, and go through the tafsir to understand. There's always there is always an explanation or a reason behind it.
Of course, you're brainwashed. So there's a good explanation for a man to beat you. You see, you are very brainwashed to think there's a good explanation.
I'm not brainwashed. You have to go into the detail of everything before believing it.
Oh, so you mean when I go through the tafsir, and I go to the Sunnah, and I go to the Mufassirin. Oh, but I still need explanation. Come on, don't deceive yourself.
Did you Google it up? Why did Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this?
Wait. Salad upon him. What you say? Why he said it? Yeah, he said it because I just gave it to you. Did you hear why? I just read to you why. When a man slapped his wife, and Muhammad said, get retaliation. I said no, because men are in charge of women. They can beat their wives. What are you asking? I just gave you the reason. You didn't give me the reason. I gave it to you. Asbab al-nuzul.
Okay. I understand. You came with the preparation. You searched it up. You have everything. You have to see it and everything. But I didn't know about it. But
okay, now let me give you Bukhari. Sunnah.com.
Okay.
Sahih al-Bukhari. Narrated Ikrimah. Rifah divorced his wife. Whereupon Abdurrahman bin Az-Zubayr al-Qurazi married her. Aisha said that the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her of her husband and showed her a green spot of her skin caused by beating. He hit her so hard he left a bruise. It was the habit of ladies to support each other. When Allah's messenger came, Aisha said, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Look, her skin is greener than her clothes. So she's upset, Aisha, because this woman got beat and the man left a bruise on her body. Now watch here. When Abdurrahman heard that his wife had gone to the Prophet, he came with his 2 sons from another wife. She said, by Allah, I have done no wrong to him, but he is impotent. Impotent means he can't be intimate with her in bed, and is as useless to me as this, holding and showing the fringe of her garment. Abdurrahman said, Wallahi, by Allah, oh Allah's messenger, she has told a lie. I am very strong and can satisfy her, but she is disobedient. That's what the ayah says. If you fear rebellion and wants to go back to Rifah, she wants to go to her first husband. Allah's messenger said to her, if that is your intention, then know that it is unlawful for you to remarry Rifah unless Abdurrahman has had sexual intercourse with you. Then the Prophet saw 2 boys with Abdurrahman and asked, are these your sons? On that, Abdurrahman said, yes. The Prophet said, now he's talking to the wife, you claim what you claim, i.e. that he's impotent? Wallahi, but by Allah, these boys resemble him as a crow resembles a crow. Did you see your Prophet said nothing to the man about beating her so hard that he left a bruise on her body? Said nothing. He rebukes her for accusing him of not being able to satisfy her.
This is the whole story. Here it ends.
Here's a story of a man named Brady. Are you okay with a man beating a woman and leaving a mark on her body?
I am asking you the story you copy pasted here. Do you know
what the story was?
I heard you and I read it as well. I'm asking if it is the complete story. If it is,
yes, it's the complete story. Bukhari narrated. So you want me to call Bukhari and Jen and ask him?
I know.
Okay,
I
this
know
is Bukhari.
Okay.
So why he hit her? He hit her because she was rebellious and wanted to go back to her first husband. Do you read it right there? Right?
Okay. Can I talk now?
It depends. If you're gonna lie, then I'm gonna have to get a Muslim man to beat you. Go ahead.
You are a professor, okay? Even if I'm gonna lie, you're gonna know, of course, that I'm lying or something. Okay, whatever you are.
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you an explanation. If you think I'm lying, just don't believe it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Waiting for your explanation.
First of all, I believe in Quran, okay? I believe in Hadith too, but I go through many sources to believe the source, if the source is authenticated or not. The Sahih Bukhari, there are many Hadiths in Sahih Bukhari which is not entirely true.
No, that's a lie. You're lying. No,
it's...
No, let me correct you. No, you're lying.
Let me finish.
No, sister, I'm going to get you out of here for lying to me. I will quote your Muslim scholar. Okay, Jericho, tell your friend she's got to go. She's lying. She's a liar. She's brainwashed. She's a waste of time.
I'm not brainwashed.
Okay.
At least let me finish.
No, I don't want to let you finish. I don't have time for you to lie. Get out of here, please. Go back. Go get beat up by your husband. Jericho, you got to get out of here because she's lying through her teeth. No Muslim says there's any weak hadith in Bukhari. They're all sahih, but some are ahad. So she thinks I'm stupid. Now I'm going to just prove to you she's a liar. I'm going to now quote a Muslim scholar. I'm going to give her now Sheikh Asim al-Hakim, who says to these Muslims who lie about Bukhari, if there's any weak hadith in Bukhari. See, so I can't deal with liars. Shame on you. You're 22. You want to lie to me because you want to defend your prophet having women like you beaten and treated like prostitutes. Shame on you. Don't ever lie to me again. Here, let me have Asim tell you. You just lied. You lied to my face. Muhammad Muslim Khan, in his translation, says that people tried to find fault with Bukhari and they could not find a single mistake in Bukhari. Why are you lying to me, young lady?
Can I give you a reason now? Can I explain why I'm lying, or why do you think I'm lying?
Well, you are lying, but go ahead.
You are not even
because I'm not here to listen to you to lie. Go ahead.
There is a hadith. Okay, please, can you like hear me out in peace?
Can you go
Just
ahead?
Hear me out for a second.
Allah, here.
Okay.
He says that
First of all,
hold on. Listen to Sheikh Asim to tell you you're lying.
Sahih al-Bukhari authentic.
Here, listen.
oh my gosh.
He says that are all hadiths of Sahih al-Bukhari authentic? Generally speaking, for the general public, for those who are not students of knowledge or scholars in the science of hadith, the hadith of Bukhari and Muslim are all authentic.
Did you hear that? Are you a scholar? Hold on. Are you a scholar?
I'm not a scholar, but can you hear me out?
No, I don't want to hear you out. First,
can you listen to the reason why I'm saying this?
Get out of here now. Go. You gotta go. Jericho, get her out of here, buddy. I don't have time for her because she wants to talk. Even though in Islam she's an Oda, she needs to be silent. I'm giving her the scholar says for someone who's not a scholar, they're all authentic. She still wants to argue with the scholars.
This is the place where this video gets more interesting. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do it to subscribe.
So Jericho, you got to tell your friend to go, buddy. But it was a good conversation. So Jericho, there you go. She's brainwashed, dude. I know you're trying to get married to her. You're Israeli. She's Muslim. Stop it, buddy. She's too brainwashed. She wants someone to beat her and humiliate her and embarrass her. So go find you an Israeli woman, dude. She's a liar, dude. She's brainwashed. She's wicked. She's a Jezebel. May God save her. And by the way, would you be okay if your Muslim dad, if you had a Muslim dad, he beats your mother?
Yeah, no.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because the Quran says a Muslim man can beat his wife if he thinks she's being rebellious. Did you know that? If a Muslim man suspects that his wife is being rebellious, he can beat her. Let me show it to you. Ready? This is chapter 4 of the Quran, verse 34. Surah An-Nisa, 4:34. Let me show it to you, right? You ready? Did your friend share this with you?
Nope.
Of course he's not. Chapter 4, verse 34. Here you go. This is chapter 4 of the Quran, verse 34. Men are in charge of women because Allah hath made the one of them to excel the other. So Allah made men to be superior to women. Okay? And because they spend of their property for the support of women. So good women are the obedient, guarding in secret that which Allah hath guarded. As for those from whom you fear rebellion, those women you think are going to be rebellious, admonish them, rebuke them, banish them to beds apart, throw them out of your bed, scourge them. Scourge them means beat them. Then if they obey you, seek not a way against them. Lo, Allah's ever high, exalted, great. Pickthall translation. Let me give you a few more translations. And as for those women whose ill will you have reason to fear, admonish them first, then leave them alone in bed, then beat them. Muhammad Assad. So you're okay with your dad beating your mother?
Absolutely not.
If you fear high-handedness from your wives, remind them of the teachings of God, then ignore them. When you go to bed, then hit them. Abdul Halim. These are Muslims. They're telling you this is what the Quran says. Hit them, beat them, scourge them. But those wives from whom you fear arrogance, first advise them, then if they persist, forsake them in bed, and finally, strike them. Muhammad, Sahih International. As for those from whom you fear disloyalty, admonish them, abandon them in their beds, and then strike them. Tala e itani. These are all Muslim translations. Let me give you a few more. That's why he's freaking out now, because now he sees, damn, he exposed my filthy Muhammad. And those whom you are afraid of their disloyalty in their marital duties, then advise them, keep away from them in beds, and if that or nothing else work, then spank them. So your dad can spank, hit, beat, strike your mommy. Then spank them fairly and not out of anger. Ali Bakhtiyari Nijad. Final translation. Those from whom you fear rebelliousness, admonish them, desert them in the bed, and smack them without harshness. Hassan al-Fatih, Qaribullah. And the comments in parentheses are not in the Arabic. So would you be okay if you walked in your dad and he smacked your mother, shut up, bam.
No.
But Islam says, no, you can do that. If he thinks your wife is not being, his wife, your mother's being faithful, he can yell at her. And if she doesn't straighten up, woman, let me show you how hard Muslim men used to beat women in Muhammad's time. Can I give you one example?
Yeah.
Now, here's the article, by the way, in private chat. Save these articles, read them, because he's going to lie to you. No, Arabic doesn't say that. He's full of crap. He's lying. So there's the link right there in private and for the rest of you. Let me show you now how hard these men would beat their women. You ready? I'm going to give you a link. Okay? Let me show you right here. Let me go here. Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Bukhari. Watch here. Let me get it here. So here you go. Sahih Bukhari. You ready, buddy? I don't know if you're ready. Okay. Here's the link. Click on it. This is right here for you. So you don't think I'm lying. Sahih Bukhari, folks. And I'm going to give it to you from sunnah.com. I'll show it to you from sunnah.com. All right. Volume 7, book 72. Let me get you another link. So people will say, oh, you're lying. Fam, you're a liar. Yeah, I'm quoting his own sources. Watch Muhammad. This is Muhammad for you. Okay, let me get it for you. Coward. You couldn't deal with it. Here it is. Sunnah.com. Now click on this link. Here you go, my young friend. Here, click on this link. Everyone else click on it too. So you can read it with your own eyes on the Muslim website. Look at how hard the men used to beat the Muslim women. That's why they think I'm like Muhammad. When they say white beater, they think I'm Muhammad because Muhammad beat women and raped them. Thank the Lord Jesus, we don't do that. So now, here it is. You ready? I'm going to quote it for you. Ready?
Yeah, let me hear.
I'll put on the screen. Look how badly this man beat his wife. And Muhammad didn't rebuke the man. He rebuked the wife for accusing her husband. Muhammad didn't rebuke and say, hey, why did you hit her so hard? Leave him bruise. No, he rebuked her for accusing her husband of not being able to have sex with her. Narrated Ikramah. Rifah divorced his wife, whereupon Abdurrahman bin Zubair al-Qurazi married her. So Abdurrahman married a woman that was divorced. Aisha said that the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her, Aisha, of her husband, and showed her a green spot on her skin caused by beating. So Abdurrahman had beat her so bad he left a green bruise on her. Now watch what this man, you know who Aisha is, right? She's that 9-year-old.
Yeah.
This is Aisha, the 9-year-old that Muhammad raped, calling it marriage, pedophilia. He was a pedophile. It was a habit of ladies to support each other. So when Allah's apostle came, Aisha said, now look what she says. This is his child bride. I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. This is Aisha saying. She's saying, look, Muhammad, I haven't seen any other woman suffering as much as we Muslim women. So she's saying Muslim women suffered worse than any other woman. Look, her skin is greener than her clothes. Look how hard he beat her. Her skin is greener than her clothes. Are you catching it, man? I hope you don't take this as a joke, man, because this is Islam. Now watch. Does Muhammad say, hey, why did you beat your wife that badly? You're not a Muslim. No, he rebukes her saying, you accused him of not being able to get erect? Shame on you. He never rebuked the man for beating her that hard. Here, let's go on. When Abdurrahman heard that his wife had gone to the Prophet, he came with his 2 sons from another wife. She said, by Allah, I have done no wrong to him. So I didn't do anything wrong for him to beat me, but he is impotent. He can't have sex with me and is as useless to me as this. And then she showed her the fringes of her garment, holding and showing the fringe of her garment. Abdurrahman said, by Allah, O Allah's apostle, she has told a lie. I am very strong. I am strong in bed. I'm Tarzan. I can have sex. She's lying. Macho guy. She has told a lie. I'm very strong and can satisfy her, but she is disobedient and wants to go back to Rifah. She wants to go back to her first husband. She doesn't want to be with me. Allah's apostle said to her, if that is your intention, you want to go back to your first husband? Then know that it is not unlawful for you to remarry him, your first husband Rifah, unless this man, Abdurrahman, who beat you, has had sex with you, sexual intercourse with you. Now, I want you to tell everyone, young man, because I know it's maybe funny. Are you okay if a Muslim man came and married your sister and would beat her if he suspected she was rebellious?
Hell no.
You okay if your dad was a Muslim and he beat your mom because he suspected she's rebellious? So then why would you even think about Islam?
I don't know, Chief.
All right, now, Chief, I'm going to leave you with this verse, Chief. Now it's up to you. What do you want to do with this? Tell your friend, thank you for allowing me to destroy Muhammad and show that Muhammad is under the feet of Jesus Christ, because Muhammad is in hell and Jesus is alive.
Thoughts on his presentation?
Well, I mean, it's everything he said here were based on, like you said, a selective citation of sources. Like he said that Aisha said that Muhammad never hit a woman or a slave. And so that's why I'm like somewhat baffled, and I feel even uncomfortable for his sake, not mine, because I don't want him to think that we're now going to overwhelm him and we're trying to humiliate. That's not my intention, but he puts me in a situation where I have to correct this misinformation. I'm not saying it's deliberate on his part, but here, Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim number 2127. And I'm aware of what the Muslim polemicists from the UK say, and I'm going to address and refute their distortion of the Arabic term, because I actually had to write on this because they were embarrassed by this hadith. Here's what Aisha said, because you referred to Aisha. This is Sahih Muslim number 2127. He struck me on the chest, which caused me pain. He struck me on the chest, which caused me pain. Now, it's a very lengthy hadith. We can go through it if you want, but I'm going to the relevant part. I'll even give you the Arabic term and the Arabic lexicons, and it means to strike with the intent of causing pain and hurt, not simply a loving push, like some of your polemicists from UK suggest. He struck me on the chest, which caused me pain, and then said, did you think that Allah and His Apostle would deal unjustly with you? Now, if you want, do you need the lexical sources for me to show you that it's he struck her and he caused her pain? Here's another version done by Muslims. It's not by me. That was Sahih Muslim. Here is Sunan Nasai, Volume 3, Book 21, Hadith 2039. Done by Muslims, translated by Muslims. He said, so you were the black shape that I saw in front of me? I said, yes. He struck me on the chest, which caused me pain. Sahih. Now, I know that Muslims say, oh, that's a bad translation. Doesn't mean that. Okay, let me just read some lexical sources, all right? Here it is. Let me give you the lexicon. This is Edward William Lane, Arabic English lexicon. The word lahad, he pushed away or repelled him, or pushed him violently upon the chest, or he pushed him away or repelled him on account of his baseness or despicableness, or he struck him in the breast, or in the bases of the breast, and in the bases of the shoulder blades. Another source. This is Francis Joseph Steingrass, Arabic English Dictionary. Lahad. Oppress, jade, beat, push. Now I can give you more. So it's not true. It's simply not true that Muhammad did not hit women. He hit Aisha, the very one you quoted as saying he didn't hit the wives or the slaves. Yes, he did, because you just testified that he hit me.
Welcome back. Hope you've learned on this amazing video. Please do it to like, subscribe, hit up the notification button so that each time we drop our amazing videos you'll be notified, and do it to write in the comment section whatever thing you've learned on this amazing video. As you can see in this video, this girl, she has been brainwashed very well Islam religion, because why would a common lady be accepting the fact that it's good for a man to beat her in her marriage or relationship state? These are states of brainwash. These guys are brainwashing their ladies or their girls. And Sam began to show her where it was said in the Quran that there was a certain man who beat his wife, and the wife came to meet their prophet Muhammad, who they claim is a true prophet, came to meet him and told him that her husband has been beating her and even got mark in her body. So at this particular state, this man came up and this woman speak to Muhammad. Muhammad told her that she had nothing to say because it's the husband's right to beat his wife. So, and you can find out that Aisha made a statement that says she has never seen anyone suffering as they are rightly them in their own religion. That means even the Aishas normally believe that women are really suffering in the Islam. So this proof was shown to her, and she was claiming to bring an excuse that it was written in the hadith. And I believe this girl don't really know the hadith. She was just trying to change things that are written in the hadith. And Sam, who is well taught and I've read a lot about the Quran and the hadith, told her to cut this call and end up the call, because I believe this girl is demonized because she is not ready to learn or even listen to the truth or facts that is being said in the Quran. Because if this lady can believe or accept this fact that it is allowed for a man to beat up a lady, so how would she end up in her own marriage life? And Sam gave so many instances that was written in the Quran about his own prophet, about their own prophet beating his own wife, which is Aisha, beating his own wife and making mess of them, telling them they have no value in the Islam, that they are all going to hell because of their state of sin they do commit steadily. So who is a man that judges human beings? So that means Muhammad judges all the women and criticize them. They will be the one to be plenty and be bunky in hell. So you can see at the debate, long run of this debate, you can find so many things that was said about women, and Sam gave enough proof that was said that this Quran is really wrong and speaks wrong things about the women. And you can find that in the debate, Sam made it clear that women have no equal rights with men, because the women has no value and they have no standard and they have nothing to offer in their marriage or relationship. So how will a woman be in a relationship and be proudly happy that her husband is beating her up? Is that not a witchcraft, or someone that has been witched in the religion? In this religion. So Sam found that this girl is not ready to learn. Sam had to end up the call and let her go, because she has been brainwashed and she has been fooled with lies. I hope you've learned from this amazing video. Please do it to like, subscribe, hit up the notification button so that each time we drop our amazing videos you'll be notified. And do it to write in the comment section whatever thing you've learned from this amazing video.